What up, TTT? Welcome back to Theresthattarot. We're gonna do the weekly, the weekend. It's the weekend, baby. We're gonna start with Aries at we're gonna say 12 seconds. Aries. Oh boy. Ugh. It's one of them, Aries, for the weekend. There's somebody in your life who it's like they do the right thing sometimes. Like the right thing to them is relative to the situation. And let's see what that's about. Oh, could be a Leo. Strength card. There's something, it's like something that this person is holding back. You two, you may be healing from resentment that you dealt with by way of dealing with this person or in a relationship with this person. You know how you look at everything and you're like, damn, there's whatever the situation was, where it's like, here I choose to do the right thing. Here I choose, you know what I mean? Here, not so much. You know what I mean? I feel like it's affected the connection in a way where it's like, I don't actually know how I can carry this. There's something like that. There may be a truth that comes out over the weekend, and I think you knew it already. You know what I mean? Sun card is here. A lot of Leo, got Gemini. There could be a breakup due to work, or there could be you could be getting counseling after separating from someone. Oh man, this person is viewing you as the Empress. Some of you could also be, it's like this person is waiting on you. Some of y'all are dealing with a Virgo. Somebody's waiting on you to return. Or there's someone who, oh my God, they might be married. They may be connected to someone else, Aries, and it's like, damn, I've met my Empress. But they may be waiting to go back somewhere to disconnect from something else, if that makes any sense. What's the relationship between the King and the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, over, apparently. This is somebody who had you were in a place of, it's almost like there was a cloud over your head when it came to this person. Listen, something about Proverbs 16. This could have been somebody who could have messed up some opportunities for you if you had continued. I don't know, you're just coming up in the reverse when it comes to this person's energy. But I do see you healing. I feel like you've gone back and forth with whether or not you should just be single, keep your distance. There's a bit of a fear, like, of maybe I'm not going to get enough here if I do make this choice to be with this person. And there's also a realization that you can manifest more when you are single. But you need to get some sleep, because that's taking you out of your power. You keep looking back, but you need to... It's like your energy is back and forth with this person. And I feel like it's a bit counterproductive what it does to your energy right now. I feel like you know that you do well on your own whenever you're in that single place. There's something counterproductive. This could also be somebody who doesn't like the people around you. You know what I mean? They may try to isolate you. I don't know. I'm not saying that they try to isolate you, but it's like if somebody hates everybody that's around you, everybody that's down for you, It's something about isolating you. Anyway, I'm gonna have to move on because I didn't want these to be that long. I got to go, y'all. So Taurus, wait, which way do I go? Taurus. Taurus, be careful about the people that you have in your ear this weekend. Make sure that you surround yourself with people who have your best interests at heart, people who you know going to give you solid information, solid advice. You know what I mean? Because they have, people can influence your decisions. Some of you may be feeling heartbroken, like you need to give up on something, like it's never going to happen for you. You may find out that somebody is, or you may be sneaking away from a situation that's been stressing you the hell out, or you may find out that somebody's been cheating on you. Unfortunately, there's something that's come to an end here, Taurus. But I do see you in a power position, like you're letting go of whatever it is. But I don't think you've moved on from it emotionally. Emotionally, you still want to reconnect with this person, and that may be a very big burden on you. Some of you feel like either this situation can't give enough to you or you can't give enough to it, but I still want to win, right? There's somebody who may make themselves feel better by working, you know what I mean? It's like if I don't know what to do, if I'm hesitant about, making a choice or fearful of making a choice, I just detach. I'm better at working than doing this, you know what I mean? But the thing about it is... You cannot, the moment that we put too much focus on another person is the moment that we're not standing within our own power, tuning into who we really are. And I feel like this is a weekend where you need to be tuning into who it is that you really are. Because there are parts of you that may feel unhealed, that may be upset because I feel like whatever this was, it meant a lot to you. I feel like you've been losing sleep. There's an emotional attachment here, but there's also, it's like a lack of commitment in a big way. I don't know, but it's on the masculine energy side. The feminine energy may feel like, it's like maybe she's wanting the truth about, well, what the hell was all of this? You never came through with what you said you was going to do. You never, if you say you feel these feelings for me, why did nothing ever materialize from it? You know what I mean? The masculine may feel like he's done investing. He's done thinking about it. The feminine is also like, I know you've been back and forth anyway, something like that. I'm seeing a breakup this weekend, unfortunately. And I feel like it's more so because somebody, instead of dealing with the problems that come up in the connection, I'll just go to work. I'll just go make some money. I don't know what to do about this, so I'm just going to leave it where it's at. What's the advice for Taurus? It's going to be revealed to you soon. If there's something that you've been waiting for, it is coming. Get your rest. I do think that you're going to be thinking about this relationship. I feel like a lot of you are wanting to, it's like you're waiting for this, you're waiting for something. But do take action. Some of you, okay, here's the thing. If you do nothing, you get nothing, right? And there's something that you're wanting. And instead of throwing the pity party, get your ass up and go get that shit. You know what I mean? There's a message that you need to say or some kind of communication. It could involve travel. There's something that you got your eye on. It makes you happy. Whatever this is, it makes you happy and you need to go do it. You need to do something about this, okay? Ain't no point in sitting around and, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who that's for, but it's for somebody. Gemini. Some of you may be May Geminis. Some of you are born in May. Gemini, let's see. Let's see what May is about. I feel like there's a lot happening in your life. I feel like, emotionally, in the month of May. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Let's see. May. Y'all gonna be working hard in May. There may be a fire sign that things didn't work out with. You're moving on, but I do see you looking fancy free. You're making a lot of money. There was a relationship that you dealt with. You invested a lot of time. There could be some grieving there. There could be some stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. But the love was unrequited. The relationship did not work out. But there is an emotional attachment here. But there's something about it physically that has to stop. I feel like you've given to this and you've given to this. There was possibly a third party as well. Y'all two have been on and off. Don't be in denial about whoever this is, okay? Never chase a man, honey. Do the dance. I don't think you should chase anybody. You know what I mean? Anything that you're chasing is running from you. So there may be some injustice that comes to light, and that helps you make a decision on somebody. Somebody here may not be single, or they may not be, it's like something in their life that hasn't ended. And you may feel like, you know, this person has left you on hold. Maybe they said something about taking an offer. Something never happened, right? Do the dance. If I'm talking to a feminine energy and you're dealing with a masculine energy, do the dance, honey. Let a man be a man. That's what they like to do. You know what I mean? As much as we think, oh, well, he's not going to accept me if I say no, or he's not going to, you know, chase after me or whatever like that. The more you do you, the more he going to want to do you. That's just how it goes. I learned that lesson in 2021. Even if this shit doesn't work out, Gemini, you keep on singing, you keep on trucking. This may be the end. It may be time for you to start focusing on loving yourself and avoiding the shit that makes you feel confused. And I feel like this person made you feel confused. Your advice this weekend is do the dance, honey. I'm sure y'all fine anyway. It ain't just about being fine. It's just about, you know, sometimes you got to lean on your good qualities and ride on that so it can boost your confidence, you know what I'm saying? And so you can get to the point where the little shit ain't so hard on you, because your confidence is at a level where you're not just accepting anything from any old body. You know what I mean? And if the person ain't treating you right, they any old body. You know, if it's not hitting exactly the way you want it to hit. That's something like that, Gemini. Cancer. Let's see. Cancer, whoever you dealing with, one of y'all need to grow the hell up, okay? Somebody needs to grow up. You might be dealing with, I'm picking up a page energy here, okay? Some of y'all are dealing with it. Yeah, okay. Wow. There's somebody who's fighting for you. They're like, oh my God, you're the Empress. But you don't trust it. I think you're this Empress. Somebody wants to fight for this connection. It could be distance. This person feels like you're it for them. They want to resolve any trust issues that happen between the two of you, Cancer. But the thing about it is, and the part that stresses you, you were waiting for this person to open up emotionally to you, to resolve either some things with you or some things that, you know, in them that were preventing you two from really having anything. There's a part of you that knows, as much as you love this person, as much as you want to be with this person, as much as it felt good, as much as it was the 10 of Cups, is that it's time for you to shift your focus. The love was unrequited. We could have had it all, but the 3 of Swords and the Death card. And, oh, Jesus. You found out about somebody else that somebody was lying about, too. Or you found out about a lie that somebody told you. And I feel like you called bullshit. Be careful. There may be something concerning health, or you finally lose your patience with this bullshit. Some of you are dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I do see you giving up on something, Cancer, that you've been emotionally attached to. Because you're just not interested in being a part of nobody's drama fest. I see you breaking free. But I feel like it involves work. But there's no point in you keep putting work into something that it's like impossible for you to manifest. Sometimes when we're working so hard to manifest something and you just don't see nothing coming from it, that's because it's not what you're supposed to be trying to manifest. There's somebody who may be overly, they flatter the shit out of you, okay? I feel like, Cancer, I feel like you end up in relationships with people who may appear to be dangerous to other people. But these people pick up on your empathy. And a lot of people who I'm not saying that lack empathy, but who don't know how to navigate through their own emotions, they want to attach themselves to you. And they do that by way of flattering. You have to know the difference between love and a hunter. Because flattery is like a hunter's camouflage. You know what I mean? And sometimes we can become comfort. We can become, that can be a comfort zone for you to be in a connection like that. You have to know the difference between, is this person just flattering me? Is this a hunter? There's somebody that you need to avoid. It could very well be an earth sign or Scorpio, because deep down you know that this is what's going on. The King of Swords in the reverse. You're going to find out something that somebody possibly didn't tell you, but you already thought. Somebody didn't take accountability for something. You may choose not to move forward with this person for the sake of your own happiness. You don't trust them, baby. Queen of Cups, Chariot, World card. It's going to be fine. This is somebody who half-assed the shit out of you. Three of Swords, Knight of Cups in the reverse. What do they want from Cancer now? They want this happiness, but I don't feel like they can give it to you on a consistent basis. I feel like this person, the weight, I feel like you're going to come to a conclusion this weekend to kind of, it's hard to take your emotions out of a situation, but I feel like the moment that you do, you'll be able to come to a decision and say, well, how does this situation actually make me feel? It's like when you take your emotions out of it, you can look at the situation logically and you ask yourself if it makes sense from there. You know what I mean? So, Leo. Who is this possessive person in your life, Leo? Is it you or is it your partner? Somebody's very possessive. Leo. They feel unfinished business, but they also feel out of control. Like they also feel like something can't move forward or this completely feels out of their control. But there's also, it's like, I want this. Leo, you may know that this is a missed opportunity for you. You may know that you have to move on, but you're feeling like it's really hard to let something go. You're waiting for a time when you two can reconnect. I feel like your emotions are all over the place, or you're going to try to take your emotions out of the situation and avoid this. Leo, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse is coming up under your sign. You may feel like you have to let something go because you don't have enough to give to it, or that could be how someone's feeling about you. I feel like you're very upset about this. Some of you may have someone else that you need to move on from as well. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? What's the relationship to Leo and the Queen of Pentacles? I could be talking to a masculine energy. There's a relationship with someone else that's holding you back from your Empress. What's this Empress? And it's like you want to tell this person, you want to apologize to this person, you want to communicate, you want to be in this person's life, but there's something, it's like I can only hold on to this emotionally right now. But this is something that I want to manifest. I want to keep my eye on it, but I wonder if I'll succeed. Leo, I see a lot of fear. I see a lot of back and forth energy. I see like giving up. I see commitment vibes. I see a little bit of sulking. I see a little bit of a lack of, standing in your power or taking accountability for something. Your advice is to deal with things as they come up. Have the courage to deal with whatever you're dealing with. Have the courage to deal with things as they come up. I do see a detachment, though. Healing from a love that we couldn't carry. Not right now. Something like that. It's like I can't physically be a part of this right now. And it's a big burden on somebody. But this is a weekend for you to really stand in your strength and deal with things. Have the courage to deal with things as they come up. I feel like there may be something that feels inevitable or like out of your control. I've been picking that up a lot for the signs lately. So, Virgo. I don't know. Virgo. Man. Oh my God. Well, there's narcissistic energy in this reading. As soon as I say that, we got the Devil card. I'm not sure who was doing it, but there was somebody who was like gradually crushing the other person's confidence. Emptying like out this, like somebody was overwhelming. Or somebody's overwhelmed. I feel like maybe somebody was in a toxic connection or one of those connections that just empty you gradually, crushing your confidence in some way. And I feel like there's someone here who's lost hope in that, being mentally or emotionally manipulated. Or there's something that's coming. Where the hell did that card go? There's something that's coming to an end that was very detrimental to someone. Okay. Yeah, the Magician. Your energy fell on the ground. So let's see. Somebody's cutting it out and walking away. Somebody knows that. Somebody feels like, I heard maybe I don't deserve this. Or it's like somebody's thinking about turning something down because it's like, I don't deserve this. Or something like that. Or, what's the injustice? Somebody may have been holding on to a third party. But now they want to fight for this relationship. But it's almost like there's resentment here. Somebody who snuck away from a relationship before regrets it. I regret not saying how I felt. Now I'm constantly thinking about this connection that meant so much to me that I'm attached to. And I feel like it didn't work out in my favor. I can't stop thinking about it, though, because the connection is very strong. It's distracting for me. It's hard for me to move on from this or from them. But there's somebody here who ain't even single. Somebody here may have been behaving as if they were. You know what I mean? There's a Virgo calling me. Somebody here is not even available to be a part of whatever this is. Not for real. And they've been like very fearful of making a decision when it comes to it. Somebody knows that it's going to take time, or that there's going to be a pause here. or that they've created stagnancy. I just feel like somebody's waiting for this to turn out in their favor, but there's something about having to wait. Something about having to wait for it. But you know, one thing, like I say this all the time, you can hide a lot of things, but you can't hide energy. And it's kind of like, well, why didn't this work out? I feel like it's what somebody's asking. Well, why didn't this work out? You know what I mean? Somebody was keeping things in the dark. There was something that somebody needed to detach from. It's like one thing had to be let go before another offer could be accepted, but somebody doubted that they could have it. Sometimes we're so afraid to let go of one thing because we don't know what's going to replace it. Who cares what's going to replace it? Is you happy in what you got? Is it fulfilling you, like, completely? Or are you just holding on for the sake of comfort? And you know what I'm saying? Don't become complacent. Complacency and happiness is two different things. Libra. Libra. I feel like you've been waiting for something that didn't happen. Or there may be some of you may be losing sleep over a Taurus. I don't know. Or stressed out. It could be a Taurus that's stressed out over you or your job. A lot of responsibility. Some of you are thinking about moving on or you're waiting for something, but it hasn't happened yet. It's like something that's slowing you down. You may feel like your work is slowing you down and you don't want to do it no more. I don't know if I feel like you're unhappy with whatever this is. There may be like a failure to launch with someone too. The feminine energy is looking at it as unrequited love, maybe a little toxic. I don't need to put no more of my time and energy here. He don't know what he want. I'm gonna move on. The masculine energy is looking at it like, well, I guess it's over. But he's thinking a lot because he ain't moved on. And he's like, damn, I need to come back to this person. He's back and forth, though. And that's why you're I could be talking to the woman right now. But that's why the feminine is viewing him like that. Because it's like, on the inside, I want to come back. But on the outside, I don't see anything happening about it. Or it's like, he's like, man, I should let this go. No, I want to come back, man. I should just let this go. And you don't want to sit there while he deliberates. There's something, I feel like there was a lot of emotion between the two of you. But damn, the King and Queen of Pentacles popped up. There's unfinished business between the two of you. But the love. The feminine energy felt like this could go somewhere. The masculine energy was too busy trying to see what, is it love or is it ain't? Something like that. But now all he can think about is committing and giving to this. And how he should have been stronger. You know what I mean? You know that you should do nothing. Whatever Libra I'm talking to, this is not your job to do anything in this situation. I feel like whoever the masculine energy is, don't have to be a man, it could be a woman in masculine energy. Whoever the masculine energy is, it's almost like he made his bed. You don't have to do nothing else. Okay? It's less painful to let something go. Okay? Sometimes it's not a missed opportunity. Sometimes it was just an unstable one. Okay? It's much less painful to let something go that's not working out than trying to hold on to something that's not working out. You're not even, you're the Empress, honey. If it's not working on a practical level, then you don't need to, and it's not bringing out the confidence in you. Them not knowing makes you feel insecure. But what is it not to know? What is it not to know? You know what I'm saying? Scorpio. I just heard, I love you, Scorpio. I love you, Scorpio. Don't you just love? Somebody loves you. Somebody want to love on you, Scorpio. It's making me want to dance. Some of y'all are musicians. Why do I feel so happy right now, Scorpio? Some of y'all are in a work-related affair. That's what I'm saying. Somebody got their eye on you at work, Hattie. Okay. Somebody loves you. The lovers. Could be a Gemini. But somebody's like, I'd rather be free. What? What's the... Somebody don't know. It's like I keep thinking about it. Should I hold on to it? But something about it don't feel right. Some of you may not be healed from a breakup. Some of you may be still dealing with rejection from someone. Or you're waiting for someone. Some of y'all dealing with a Libra or an Aries. Somebody feel like they need to apologize. Resolve some trust issues. Let's try to work together. But at the same time, they're like, I don't know. Maybe the truth of the matter is that maybe we can't resolve this. Something feels like a missed opportunity for someone. Who is this Empress in your life? Oh my God. This could be somebody that you're married to. Or that, like I said, that you work with. But maybe it's not giving enough to you, Scorpio. So here's the thing. Work-related affair feels good, but also feels unhealthy. Somebody feels like, I'm not getting the same energy that I'm putting into this. You know, sometimes how you come together, like one of you has more of a darker energy and one of you is light. Somebody may be uncomfortable with the light that's being shown on them by way of you two being in connection with each other. And that may be what's throwing it off. Because it's like, ooh, I wasn't ready for all that positivity, or I wasn't ready for that love. I dealt with somebody like that. It was like, you know, I'm just sunshine. What you want me to do, honey? Everything I do is love. Everything I touch is love, honey. You know, I have brought the love out of people who ain't nobody ever seen these mouths smile. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's somebody like that. And if this person decides to turn away from you, it's because they don't, you know, some people are not ready for that type of positivity. Some people, you know. And it may be better for whoever the person who's like all bubbly and shiny. Go spread that love. Pay it forward. If you're not getting it back from where you putting it, pay it forward. You know what I mean? People realize things later on. Whether or not it's too late is on them. You know what I mean? But it may be time for you to start over. I wouldn't look back either. Don't allow resentment or anything like that to swallow you, or this person's getting, you know, I feel like this person is going to be trying to come back to you because they're going to be like, damn, I ain't seen that light nowhere else. I need to get back to my Scorpio. So whoever wasn't taking you, somebody could have been dealing with their own, you know, past stuff too. But people know where home is. People know where the love is at. But somebody may have tried to project themselves as being better than you, or maybe, you know what I mean? But in actuality, you may have been better than them, or on a higher vibration. And anytime somebody projects that, you know, I don't know, I feel like this is somebody who maybe tried to sun you at some point, but it's something about your light. It's something about the way that you are. And they can't find that anywhere else. You might have not been this person's type. Or, you know, sometimes we look at a person and we're like, oh man, that's my type. But we need to look a little deeper than that. Sometimes people are attracted, most times people are attracted to energy. People are not just attracted to things physically. And people who are, how can I say this? People who are, let's see. Some of y'all doing Leo. fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. But I'm not seeing Aquarius. More Taurus and Leo. Actually, Aquarius, sorry. What am I saying here? You changed somebody's mind about you. About people, you know, this may have been somebody who always goes along with the crowd, who, you know, keep up with the Joneses type of energy, or this could be the type of person who's used to a certain status or lifestyle or something like that, but you came through and showed them something different. You showed them what they needed on the inside, and they may have rejected that or been like, oh, that's not cool, that's lame, or whatever at first. But they want to come back home, is what I'm getting here. Advice for Scorpio. You may feel like you want to be single, or they may feel like you want to be... It's like, no, you don't want it to be over, but you feel like you're not getting enough from it. You feel very disappointed. You may make a decision to reconnect with this person, but I still think you question whether or not you should give up on this connection at the same time, because there's a deeper sense in you that feels like it's not going to grow. And if you two are not vibrating on the same level, then it's probably not in a healthy way as it would if both of you were willing to meet each other vibrationally. And the light and the dark, sometimes it's, you know, it's like we need both light and dark. We are both light and dark, but if you're not operating on the same vibration, then there's nothing you can do. You're going to zigzag. Sagittarius, you got you a sugar daddy. Somebody uses money and gifts and material things to apologize. You know, instead of taking accountability, and I feel like you just don't feel like that's enough no more. Many of you are just, it's like, I see what it is, I just need to heal from this relationship. I feel very disappointed about it, but you're doing okay. Nine of Pentacles. You don't want to be manipulated by anybody anymore. You just want to be happy. Maybe you feel like somebody was very selfish with you. Somebody wants a new start with you too. Some of y'all dealing with a Virgo. This person cannot stop thinking about you. They're definitely wanting to hold on. Virgo energy again twice. But you don't trust them. Some of you are December Sagittarius. Something could have happened in September. I didn't mean to say September. You could be dealing with September Virgo, though. Something could have happened in the month of December. It could have been like somebody stopped talking to you. They lied to you. Whatever it was, it made you like not trust this person anymore, or somebody walked away, or you don't trust the offer. So it feels like you need to take a minute to kind of sit back and see what it is that you want. Okay, somebody said something to you, or maybe there was a lie that was told, and now this person doesn't feel good enough, or maybe this person tried to make you feel like that. But you cannot allow a person's words or actions or whatever to take root in you. You take the lesson that you learned from the situation and you leave the rest of that shit with them, okay? Somebody's going to try to make you another offer. But I feel like, yeah, they want to work on rebuilding this with you. They want to apologize for being like that, okay? Yeah, almost like I'm ready to step up to the plate. They may be healing themselves. You know what I mean? I see somebody who may be healing themselves. And they may be wondering whether or not they should reveal to you that I'm also seeing that they've let go of a third party. Because I'm seeing another person here. Let's see. Freaking frat. Almost dropped a big F-bomb on y'all. Hold on. Oh, boy. My bad, Sag. You know, if you don't answer the phone one time, then You know, I'll call you back. Advice for Sagittarius. I almost said Capricorn. Wait for it. Somebody's coming back to you. They regret it. They regret it. I don't want to focus on what I feel insecure about when it comes to you anymore. I just want to come back to you. I want to resolve this. They're going to come back and say something to you. But I see you being very... Take your time this weekend, because I don't feel you being comfortable allowing this person's energy back in, because there's something that you've allowed to take root, like I said, inside of you. We got to work on filtering that out. It may just be that you have to filter this person out of your energy. Who's next? Capricorn. Capricorn. Either there's something that is about to blossom in your life, or somebody's pregnant. Somebody may be pregnant. Let's see. Some of you may be ending a pregnancy this weekend. Or there could have been a fight about pregnancy that ended a marriage. Holy moly. I don't think that would hit baby, girl. Somebody's stressed about some sort of change. Page of Swords. Or it's like I've been keeping my eye on somebody ever since they stopped talking to me. Seven of Wands in reverse. Somebody want to know. Somebody feels like they missed out on an opportunity to heal a relationship, and now I don't know if I can make it happen. Somebody may have to wait and hold back until they figure out something about a pregnancy. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio. There's a relationship that's not over, but you may feel like the masculine energy is not like that stand-up guy that you need him to be. I feel like nighttime is the hardest. I see fights, though. I see somebody trying to avoid those fights, avoid communicating. Somebody may finally just come to the decision that I have to let go of the past. Like, this is disappointing. Let's see. Somebody's name could be Vincent or Ryan. Or Vince. Somebody could be buying tickets this weekend, or somebody could still have like a collection of like cassette tapes or something like that. I know, it's a random message. So, somebody is definitely pregnant. Okay. Or I'm waiting on my chance. I'm waiting for something. What are you waiting for? Waiting for communication that something else has fell apart, right? Somebody's waiting for somebody else. I don't know if they're waiting for somebody else's relationship to fall apart because they have hope in pursuing someone after they've given up on something else, right? But a pregnancy, I'm telling you, a pregnancy got in the way of somebody's relationship. Somebody got pregnant by somebody else. It's like I can't make a relationship work that ain't working. Somebody's still emotionally attached to someone that possibly they're married to, but I just got a feeling that they may be pregnant by someone else. Two of Swords in reverse. Somebody's a big flirt. Somebody could live in Milano or be from Milano, or maybe maybe you met somebody in Italy, or an Italian restaurant, or there's something about Italy. Or I'll meet you there, or something like that. Try to lean on what you know to be true this weekend, Capricorn. I feel like somebody may be returning to give you a message. Or you may be wanting to come back towards a Taurus and give them a message, but you may get in your head about the situation and decide not to. Somebody's afraid of being rejected. And I feel like it's because, I'm telling you, if somebody cheated, they got pregnant, and that's heavy. That's heavy. Let's see. Resolve whatever fears that you need to resolve. Say what it is that you got to say, because I feel like there's no point in keep looking back. I think it's something about making things clear. Something needs to be said so that somebody can move forward. Aquarius. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody who's lying about something. Or it could be that they just weren't being vulnerable about their feelings. The only way you can truly bond with someone is through honesty, transparency, being vulnerable with the person. You know what I mean? Embracing what we perceive to be the flaws. And you know what I mean? Just the truth. You got to lean in. You can't run away from it. Gemini energy is here. Some of y'all may be running away from a Gemini. Or you may be unhappy. Somebody knew it was time to walk away and let go of something. Okay, so we got a cheating storyline. Okay. Somebody withdrew. It's like, now I want this person. Now I love this person. Now that I've had time to think about it, I'm ready to reveal how I really feel about this person. But I may be realizing that because of whoever I involved, somebody could have been living a double life. It's like whoever I involved in this connection has made my queen not trust me anymore. Let's just say that. Somebody's unhappy that something can't happen, and they're in denial that maybe you're already free from this situation, but somebody don't want to be free. But the thing is, somebody wasted so much time. They should have ended things in their past so that they could have this new start, you know? But somebody wasn't healed from something else. So they were afraid to go to the next thing, which meant nothing was growing. You know what I mean? It just ended up being a stagnant situation. You can't... The thing about it is, you got to let that past... Somebody needs to let that past shit go. Because I just did a reading for you called Love is in Your Face. I feel like somebody had something right in front of them, but there was a need to wipe the slate clean. What is you holding on to? Is it fulfilling you? Because somebody's still looking back at the past like, well, maybe this ain't some bullshit, even though I know this is some bullshit. Don't mean the person was a bad person. Maybe the time, the season is up with whatever that was. Because the moment that something else came into your life and you look back and you say, damn, I don't even feel like this the way I feel about this. But we be so busy trying to hold on and make sure we don't end up empty-handed, ass out, that we end up missing out on stuff, you know what I mean? Somebody didn't take the time to build the foundation with the new. because they were still worried about the old, and the old was the Empress in the reverse. It wasn't going nowhere anyway. And now I feel so connected to you. Now I feel all of these feelings for you, but I was running away from them. I didn't invest. I held back from this, and now it's stressing me the hell out. Now there's no foundation. Now I realize that I need to move a little bit slower. I need to do some planning. I'm just wondering if it's too late. Then maybe it's like now I see the truth. That I should have, I don't know, something about taking it slow or planning, or the fact that I didn't move on this. Now it's like, I don't know if this can ever happen. Star card, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Star in the reverse. This is your energy, Aquarius. Five of Swords. It's like, I'm seeing now that I'm going to have to end this, or I'm going to have to, I feel like somebody's really heartbroken that they wasted a lot of time. Maybe not being honest with themselves or with the other person. Like I said, we can only bond with the person based on leaning into the situation, being vulnerable, clearing yourself of whatever the shit in the past, you know what I mean? I can't move new furniture in my house with old furniture in my house. You know what I mean? It's gonna become a big maze of mess and bullshit in the house. You got to get rid of that shit so you can have something that's, it doesn't mean that your opportunities aren't gonna come. They'll come. The opportunities that will come to you. It just depends on whether or not you're ready for them. And somebody wasn't ready for the opportunity that came. It was there. 22/22 when I said that. Pisces. Healing. Healing is the name of the game for Pisces this weekend. And the healing is continual. I say this all the time. Be willing to undergo this process. You got to be willing, because life gonna go on even if you don't. And you'll stay stuck in this, like, what do they call it? Like a space-time continuum or some shit. You'll stay stuck. Even though life is moving on all around you, you'll be stuck if you're not willing to undergo the process of healing, continually addressing the blockages. Let's see what it's about. Some of you may have been pursuing a love connection, or you may be deciding not to do so anymore. There may be it may be something that's been hard for you to let go of as far as a love connection is concerned, but there was a lack of reciprocation that kept this thing from really getting off the ground the way that you probably wanted it to. And I just see you not being able to let that hold, not needing to let that hold you back. I'm hearing it's not your problem. As soon as I said that, the Strength card came out. Could be with the Leo. This person desires, this person wants to marry you. Okay? But there's something here that you may have learned the truth about. And it's about another woman, and it causes a fight, and somebody misses out on an opportunity with you because they were being a manipulative asshole. You're going to set yourself free from this, and they may... There's some third-party, non-trustworthy shit going on here. Y'all got unfinished business, though. You knew this person was dealing with somebody else. But I see you getting the hell out of Dodge, letting go of the past. I see your third eye wide, the hell open. You're going to be letting go of this. You're going to be fine, Pisces. You may realize that somebody is just accustomed to having you, and it's better than having nothing. And that sounds really harsh. I know. But people do it all the time. People do it all the time, Pisces. Don't be somebody's comfort zone. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough for none of us. I want a partner. I want a lover. I want a friend. I want my homie. I want my road dog. I want somebody who's going to be 10, 25,000 toes down for me. I want, you know, I'm not settling for less no more. We're not settling for less no more, Pisces. And I definitely don't want you. I definitely don't want you to want me because don't nobody else want you, or because you ain't used to having, or because you're just used to having me around. This is a codependent relationship, and I see you detaching from it. Somebody, I don't think you need to look back at this. Somebody is very upset, and they do not want this thing to end with you. But they also have not stepped up to the plate. There's something that they have not taken accountability for. And you just know that this wouldn't be fair to you. You don't feel safe investing your full heart into this. You feel like you need to let go. You feel like there's some resentments that you need to resolve. And I suggest that you do that so that you can be in control when you do get it. You know what I mean? Leo energy with the Strength card in the reverse. There's somebody who didn't even really listen to you. You know? They only listened to respond. You know what I mean? They didn't. Let me see how I can say this. Something about listening to understand, not just to respond. If I'm listening to you, I'm trying to listen to you so that I can understand. And so if I'm really listening to you, then I'm not formulating a response in my head until you're done talking. A lot of us don't do that. A lot of us are just like, oh yeah, that happened to me too. And you're like, I'm not even done with my story. I didn't even get to the point. We need to learn how to talk. We need to learn how to communicate with each other effectively. Okay, that's part of the reason I ain't none of the relationships be working out, because we listen just to be like, oh yeah, me too. Oh yeah, I want to outdo your story or some shit like that. And you end up interpreting a story that's not even there when you don't take the time to really listen. And do you, as a Pisces, want to be in a relationship with somebody like that? I don't think so. I see you giving up, though. Oh, my God. It's a lot of no here when it comes to this fire sign. You know, the other thing I'm picking up on is they may be hurrying up and getting rid of somebody else in order to try to come back to you as well. It's like they may have just cut them hoes off. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, for your time watch, it wasn't fast enough or something like that. It's like, I feel like, let's see. Strength card in the reverse. It ain't enough, baby. Whatever it is, it ain't enough. It don't make you feel great. It ain't enough. Tower says avoid, avoid, avoid. Set yourself free. Could be dealing with Scorpio, Leo, or Aries. Find somebody who's going to listen in order to understand. Find somebody who wants to understand you, who wants to listen, who wants to validate, who wants to really love you, Pisces. Find somebody who wants to do that. Collective. Loving someone does not require you to put your life on hold. Loving someone does not require the atmosphere around you to be destroyed. Every moment that you spend with the wrong person. You know, I have a Capricorn. She's actually a Capricorn cusp. Sag cusp. She said to me, the one for you is not going to require you to have to sacrifice your dream, your job, your nothing. It's not going to require you to have to ruin your life. And this is coming from somebody who was married for, 23 to 28 years, something like that. And she said, I didn't start living my dream until I was away from him. Now, that's not to say that everybody, you got to be single in order to have your dream. The point is, maybe that was a necessary chapter in her life for her to come into who she really is and become in tune with who you really are, your star player. And hell, the love of her life may be right on the other side of that karmic lesson. People can become a karmic because there's a lesson that's supposed to be learned. Is it going to take you 23 years to learn a lesson, or is it going to take you 23 months to learn a lesson? Or are you going to learn it in the next 23 seconds and go ahead and live your life? But the one for you is not going to require you to put your life on hold. They're not going to ruin your vibe. They're not going to lower your vibe. And they will have a plan, because whoever you've been dealing with ain't had no plan. And every moment you spend with the wrong person, you take away from the one who deserves it. Hey, who deserves it, honey? My Lord. Let's see. I know you love them. It's all right. But it may be time to let go for your own happiness. Because something about it, it's like we didn't want it to end, but you got to get rid of the grief. And there was too much confusion here. Somebody did not have no plan. They just was trying to romance you, girl. Boy. It's like, I want you. But where's the plan? There was no practical plan in place, okay? And this wasn't bringing out confidence in you. There was a lot of conflict here. And it's time for you to heal from it so that you can manifest what it is that you actually want. Because what you were manifesting was somebody who didn't have no fucking plan. They didn't know what the hell they was going to do with you. Okay? I wouldn't continue investing. I don't know nothing about the stock market like that, but it's something like, I don't know. I don't know the terminology. It's like when there's a crash or whatever. That's not when you keep investing. When you see something crashing, when you see that shit like nose diving and everybody's like, oh, you know, on the movies when everything crashes and everybody's like, that's not when you start putting your money in. You stop putting your money in the machine. Collective. Okay? Somebody didn't have no plan. You know when somebody got a plan, honey. You know when somebody got a plan. So, anything else they need to know? There's something new for you. There's a new start coming. Some of y'all ain't gonna be single long. Some of y'all are gonna be resolving a breakup. Stop looking back. You'll feel better once you do. Switch your focus. There's something that's over. It's over. The universe has spoken, but something new is coming. Your advice is to be honest with yourself about what it is that you need to avoid, what it is that you need to turn down, because there's something that some of you need to reject. I don't know. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. You haven't moved on emotionally, but there's something that lacks. There's lack in this connection. I'm not telling you to live the rest of your life alone. I'm telling you that somebody that maybe you invested a lot of love into don't have no plan. Now, we can make plans all day. Sometimes our plans don't work out, right? But I'm going to just put it like this. We have to, something about the whispers of life. We have to follow our intuitive nudges. If I come and I offer you $1 million, the same way, who was it? Kevin Hart. I think the first offer that he got was for like $100,000. And he was like, oh my God, I ain't never had $100,000 before. I would love that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sign that shit. I don't know. I don't remember how the story goes verbatim. But look at Kevin Hart now. I don't know whether or not he signed that contract or whether... I don't know whether he actually signed that contract or whether he waited it out. So let's say I offered you $100,000. Ooh, it's gonna be great. And then you get this little intuitive nudge, like maybe from Theresthattarot, maybe from Blue Rose Tarot, maybe from whoever. Shout out to Blue Rose. Maybe you get this intuitive nudge that. Somebody might be about to offer me $10 million though. Blue Rose told me they told me I was gonna get $10 million, but this $100,000 looked like It looked like some right now shit that I really need. Like this, it could help me a lot. And I don't know when the 10 million gonna come. Wait for that 10. Okay. I hope that example made sense and kind of wrap things up. I'm gonna pull an oracle card. Let's see. Collective. You don't need nobody else. You don't need nobody to fix you. You don't need it. Collective. You got gold. Everything you touch turn to gold. Some of you have the Midas touch. Someone is trying to convince you that you are broken beyond repair, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place, and they want you to be entirely dependent on them. Tell them no thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold back into your own cracks. Collective. TTT. I love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you on the flip side. Ciao.